Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. Gardner Minshew and the Chicago Bears taking on Drew Brees and the Minnesota Vikings.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have dipped and will continue to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Bears take over.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They are led out by their quarterback in his second season from Washington State, a former 6th-round pick in Gardner Minshew.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins. Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Minshew to throw. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. So here come the Vikings with a long field ahead of them. And they'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They run with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze to Jefferson on the slant. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 44. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A gain of 5.
1st and 10, Taylor now. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On the draw is Taylor. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that 1st drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the 1st drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that 1st drive. I'm trying to do better here. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a 2nd empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Deron Payne in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second down coming up. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. This one brought in by Jefferson. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Vikings.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
On first down, it's Taylor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Throwing on second down. Breeze. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 on the play. And just like that, it's third down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on fourth down. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. First and goal from the 3. Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Zach Ertz. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Shreds the tackle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Minshew. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
1st and
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Minshew.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To Henry Ruggs. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 45-yard.
On 2nd down now. It's Hines, and he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Rolling, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Julian Okwara make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He'll buy some time right, and he's going to keep it here. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. He'll run it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, that's complete right around the 8. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Minshew sets to throw. Forced out to his, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Gardner Minshew, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Gardner Minshew who finished things off himself with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Breeze. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. 2 yards on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Here's Breeze to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But it's going to be second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Breeze to throw again. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From midfield, here's Breeze. Going deep here for Parker. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. A touchdown, the difference. 21-14, the final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. 35-17 was the final. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 24-21, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just one touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Evans on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Breeze going to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Breeze will try again on second down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. On first down, Taylor, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here again comes Gardner Minshew. His feet, what he's been able to do individually running the ball, it's kind of kept him in this game.
No doubt about it, because if he's not making the plays that we've seen, they are really getting blown out in this one. I don't think they have any chance at all. He's keeping them in striking distance, hoping to get some help from the defensive side of the ball so that maybe some of these plays can turn into plays that maybe put them in the lead.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And it's complete. Hooper. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Try to make it 9 in a row. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
At the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Vikings.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Breeze pass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 4. Now Breeze, able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Now Breeze again. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
13 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with Taylor. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. He couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Murray on the coverage.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, They put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth.
Minshew's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
It'll be Minshew again, and Beasley with it over the middle. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, reception here by Ruggs.
Minshew's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Covered by Christian Fulton.
On 4th down, Minshew. And that's caught by Beasley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 4th down trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here comes Cohen. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Vikings, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Chicago, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.